The MK-145 is a lightweight and compact wet cutting tile saw that can accommodate up to 12-inch materials. It has the ability to rip, bevel and miter, and make diagonal cuts. Lift and remove the water basin cover. Insert the blade guard into the small slot on the cutting table, rotate the blade guard to the upright position, and install the blade guard retaining screw. Install the metal inner flange onto the blade shaft and rotate it until it is seated on the flat sides of the shaft. The back side of the inner blade flange has a slot that will mate with the flat sides of the blade shaft. The slotted side of the flange should face away from the blade. Orient the blade so that the direction arrow on the blade matches the direction of rotation indicated on the blade guard. Install the blade through the slot in the cutting table. Verify the blade is seated on the inner flange. Install the plastic outer flange onto the blade shaft and install the retaining nut. Hold the diamond blade still with one hand and rotate the blade wrench clockwise to tighten. Insert the 3 retaining tabs on the water basin cover into the 3 slots on the cutting table to replace the water basin cover. Verify that the direction arrow on the blade matches the direction of rotation indicated on the blade guard. Fit the retaining tabs of the rip guide into the grooves on the front and back of the saw. Slide the rip guide onto the saw. Install the 2 retaining knobs into each end of the rip guide. Rotate the saw onto its back, locate the table stop retaining slots, and install the table stop into the slots. Place the saw onto the workbench and position the table stop against the front side of the bench. Verify the diamond blade is aligned with the blade guard support using a straight edge. If necessary, loosen the blade guard support screw and align the blade guard to the diamond blade. Retighten the blade guard support screw. Remove the water basin cover. Fill the water basin up to the mark indicated on the water level label. Verify the water level is below the upper limit indicator arrow. Replace the basin cover. Verify the on-off switch is in the off position. Plug the MK-145 into a GFCI and plug the GFCI into the power source. Loosen the 2 retaining knobs on the rip guide and align the measuring arrow of the rip guide to the cut width on the table ruler. Retighten the retaining knobs. Position the tile against the rip guide and set the blade guard on the top of the tile. Turn on the saw and verify water cooling around the blade guard. Feed the tile into the diamond blade with a steady, even pressure. Forcing the tile into the blade will cause the blade to slow, which could cause motor overheating. Turn the saw off when the cutting is complete. Place the diagonal cutting guide against the rip guide and fit the tile into the guide. Loosen the 2 retaining knobs, align the rip guide to the desired cut position, and retighten the retaining knobs. Set the blade guard on top of the tile. Turn on the saw, verify water cooling flow around the blade guard, and feed the tile into the diamond blade with a steady, even pressure. Turn the saw off when cutting is complete. Pull out the 2 legs located at the bottom of the water basin cover. For 22.5 degree cutting, place the legs into the 2 22.5 degree angle slots located inside the water basin. For 45 degree cutting, place the legs into the 2 45 degree angle slots. Place the tile onto the raised cutting table with the glazed side down. Verify the tile is resting against the tile support groove of the cutting table. Loosen the 2 retaining knobs on the rip guide. Position the rip guide against the edge of the tile and retighten the retaining knobs. Turn on the saw, verify cooling water flow around the blade guard, and feed the tile into the diamond blade with a steady, even pressure. Turn the saw off when cutting is complete. The MK safe switch prevents the saw from being operated when the locking key is removed. To remove the locking key, place the on-off switch in the off position and remove the key. The MK-145 is the perfect saw for small projects, kitchen work, and hobbyists. MK Diamond Products, an American family-owned company since 1868.